Man, listen, never let somebody tell you what you can and what you cannot do. You can do whatever you put your mind to. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. You can do whatever you want to do. You can become whatever you want to become. It's never too late. I've had plenty different ideas that probably could have took me to the moon. And I've watched people come up with the same ideas that I've had, that I've written down. And it's not that I didn't want to do um, the idea. It's sometimes we don't have the money to do the idea, but that doesn't mean that the idea was not a good idea. But what I'm referring to when I say don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this or you can't be who you want to be, because I've taken my idea to plenty of people and they always shoot it down. Maybe they shoot it down because it's not their idea or they can't see your vision. Sometimes it's best to just be quiet and just seek things out. And your idea um, might bring you success, but you gotta try. You always gotta be able to try. Never give up. I don't care how many times um, you're told no, you got to keep on and you got to keep on going. And um, I'm a witness of it. No, I'm not a rich man and I'm not on here to try to seem like I am rich, but I am full of ideas. And I believe um, a lot of my problem is never falling through with the idea. Like I start the idea, but I never want to finish it, or I get to a point where it's like, okay, it's just too much, or I'm spending too much money, or you you can get with a company and that company um they will try to drain you dry even before you can succeed, because you have to keep in mind that they are uh, established already. So you're trying to get your foot in the door. So of course they're going to take advantage of you. And there's a lot um, what goes on today actually, because if you think about it, um, when you look at uh, when you're scrolling down through social media and you will see somebody, they're always talking about that they're having some type of master class where you can have this and you can have that and you can have this and you can have that. It's just a business. And uh I've always come up with certain sayings, and one of the sayings that I stick by is that you're gonna always pay for what you don't know. And that is what I see when I look at any master class on social media. You're always going to pay for what you don't know. A lot of those things that you're paying for them to tell you, it's free on the internet. And they're just charging you for it because you're going to have to pay for what you don't know. And then once you get into those programs, they teach you absolutely nothing. But their pockets are getting wider and fatter and things of that nature. So, with that being said, yeah, it gets discouraging because nobody actually gives you the actual blueprint without giving them the blue bills, which it's the $100 bills. You got to pay them in order for you to get information that's literally free on the internet. I don't know why people do this, because if you're like me and um, you're wanting passive income and this person is telling you, well, um, you can come join my master class and I will show you how to make 6 7 figures, or I will explain to you how I started my business and I created wealth and things of that nature. But the problem is they are not telling you and showing you the before. Yeah, I can tell you and I can show you how successful I have become, but I want to see uh before the success. Show me what to do before the success. Don't show me uh once you figured it out. No, because you have to meet people where they are. And if you don't have that mind frame, if you don't have that mindset of where they are, how can you get me there? You can't get me there by showing me, that you have already made it. I'm trying to make it. And then not only that, you know that I'm trying to make it and you're taking from me and fatten your pocket. It's a business. So it's hard when you're trying to figure things out. And I said all that because I stated earlier that, you know, once you get in your 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 um your mindset that you want to do something, it's always some type of stumbling block there. And it's always a business there that has already succeeded and they are preying on you wanting to have that success. And it seems like it's a joke to them. It's like it's a joke. It's all about getting them richer. It's not about getting you anything. They're going to give you information, and that information really isn't going to help you any. So you're basically just paying them, and um, I've done it. I have done it. So that's why a lot of times when I see these master classes or I see these guys on here when they're talking about it, well, you can have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 box trucks or let me show you how I made passive income. I don't even because I feel like if you cared and actually wanted to show somebody, you wouldn't charge them. You will get down and dirty with them. I shouldn't have to pay you for you to show me something that is free because you're trying to fatten your pockets. And I get it. It's a business. You got to make your money too. But I'm here to tell anybody that is trying to be successful to not give up. I haven't given up. I haven't given up. Maybe one day I'll be there. But when I do get there, I want to have a platform where people can look back and say, you know what, he did it this way. And he showed the way that he did it. He wasn't saying, oh, buy my master class or selling me any type of dream. Like, he shows day by day of the struggle and the come up. You can always find some type of inspiration in my videos. That is what I want. That is what I want. To take away from the narrative that you have to pay somebody to be rich because everybody has their hand out. Just because uh, they know that you want passive income. They know that you want to get out of the rat race. We all want to get out of the rat race. I want to get out of the rat race. So I've tried a bunch of things. And yeah, a lot of things have not come through yet. But I'm still trying. I haven't given up, but I refuse to pay a millionaire money and they don't have anything to worry about when it comes to, money and finances. And you just have to keep going, man. And never give up and don't worry about, what somebody has to say about you or it doesn't matter how you look because I look at a lot of these social media celebrities per se. One in particular, I'm not gonna speak about them, but they're all over the internet, and you know, I'm just gonna say that. So, because I don't want to talk about nobody or anything like that, because I just don't. But um, to give you just a little story, man, in my past life, um, I wasn't always who I am right now. I just put it like that. I had a lot of friends. Well, I had a lot of people who I thought they were my friends, but actually in reality, they were just around me to try to get out of me everything that they could. But during that time, I had family members and just about everybody that was around me. They thought I was destined for either jail or you know or destined for the grave. But none of that happened. I actually changed my whole life around and started to do things right. And um, one day, well, I guess you could say one morning, uh, while I was thinking, I was like, I can only imagine how many people that sat around and actually waited for my downfall. Like I can actually just and it's not just friends. I mean family too. I believe they actually counted me out. To be honest, I believe my own father counted me out. But that's another story. But I actually made something out of myself. And that person that they thought that uh I would become, or you know, I didn't become that person. I became somebody totally different. But I say that to just clarify that it doesn't matter what anybody think, and it doesn't matter, you know, your actual status. It doesn't matter if you're in the hood, not in the hood, if you're in a rural area. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, male, female, or whatever you call yourself. You can do it. Just don't give up. Just make sure every day that you are doing something, something. You're learning something, and you are applying what you have learned, um, so that by the end of the week, um, you can apply all of those things into creating something. Uh, take it from me, guys. Life is hard. We all want to get out of the rat race. I'm here trying to figure it out, and I want you to go on this journey with me to figuring it out so we can succeed together and just learn with me, and I'll learn from you, and we'll just learn from each other. And um, I just want everybody to see the growth, you know, from day one, the day one growth before the followers come, before uh, my brand is established to a place where I want it established. I want you guys to always be able to come back to my videos and you can say, you know what, he actually showed the rough part before the fame. And that's what a lot of celebrities, they don't show. They don't show the struggle. They tell you about the struggle. You can't see the struggle because all you see is what they have. Now you can listen to the motivational stories, because it's one that I actually love when Steve Harvey say how he got to Showtime at the Apollo. Like he can actually relate to it. Now the audience, they are into the story with him, But when he get to hitting his hand like this here, he starts to feel it. And that feeling that he feels, that's the feeling that I want everybody to feel when they listen and tune in to my channel, because I'm here with you. We're all here together. We're going to walk this road together. We're going to walk it together. We're going to walk it together. So anytime that you feel like you can't do it, or the things that you're faced with, they are hard, I want you to be able to come back to my video and say, you know what? I watched this man go through similar things, and he made it. So I can do the same thing. I want to show the struggle all the way to the success. Peace, guys.